and welcome back to A Hat in Time. Last time we started the murder on the Owl Express. A little mystery chapter, or should I say big mystery chapter, because it's kind of a long chapter actually. We got a little bit of a sauna room, it looks like. This chapter does not have any achievements for being stealthy, so if you want to cut corners, feel free. There's also an achievement for collecting all evidence, which is what we're going for now. Again, if you want the no evidence achievement, just basically meet all of these requirements, but without picking up the actual evidence. And again, the one I'm not sure about is the dog. If you have to save the dog, but just not talk to it, or if you have to talk to it at certain angles so the clue doesn't actually fall onto you automatically. I'm not quite sure how that works. And I wish I could give more accurate info, but I don't really remember because my memory is terrible. But yeah, you basically have to pass up all the evidence without actually collecting it. Keep out, it says. I actually missed a piece of evidence somewhere. I missed two actually because I left the room. Oops.
So, who done it?
We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who murdered this owl.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case? Who's the murderer? Which one of you did it?
Sadly, I missed the two best ones. Blaming the owl himself and also blaming Hat Kid. Yeah, so I'm a little bit sad. The one at the very end, I just accidentally went out of the room because I thought I could go back and try to find a piece of evidence without knowing it would actually end the sequence. So, oops. I might try to show where this one is because I legitimately can't remember. We'll see. So let us blame the conductor for the heck of it.
What? Me? I can't be the murderer. I'm the conductor. What? No, seriously, what? No, it wasn't me. Stop. Cut it out. All right, fine. It was me. I did it. There, you're happy? How'd you figure out it was me? I tried really hard to avoid being the villain in my own movie. The Express Owl isn't even dead. I just gave him the rubber knife and asked him to play dead for a few hours.
Yeah, can I go now? I'm kinda sore from playing dead for so long. This rubber knife is also a bit uncomfortable.
Well, thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What? You think I'd let a murder happen on my Owl Express? Oh, think again. That was all just a setup for my newest Owl Express movie. Murder on the Owl Express. Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's even remotely as good? Ha! I think not. Here, take this thingamajig and get out of here.
So yeah, I'm a little sad I accidentally missed the last piece of evidence and also missed one early on. I legitimately cannot remember what that is, and that's actually kind of frustrating. Oh well, we got the hourglass, or timepiece, I always call it an hourglass. And something exclusive to this chapter is you actually get credits. If you hold down X or A, if you're on Xbox, you can skip some of it. We didn't get the highest score, obviously, because we missed two pieces of evidence. Oh well. So you can go back and change the score, but there is a cutoff point. So after a certain point, you cannot mess with the scores anymore. I will be addressing that whenever it happens, but depending on what happens here, we might just go back to that chapter. Because... oh, okay. Nothing cool. There is a time rift that's not available yet. So, I guess we're moving on to Picture Perfect. This is actually a really fun chapter.
Welcome to the first day of shooting, darling. We need to transform you into the biggest movie star the bird world has ever seen. You need to become a diva. That's why I've called for a press conference here on our moon set. You need to get out there in front of the cameras and electrify the public, darling. Get them really up and going for your movies. Once you've got them going crazy, come back here and we'll show off our new prop. That's right. We'll unveil our new movie prop to the masses.
So there are two ways to build up a fan club. Getting your picture taken and also doing these special events which involve DJ Groove's tokens. So yet again, if you want the high score, collect the tokens.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my name, DJ Grooves. And I'm telling you, this young girl here is the next hot thing, guaranteed. Just look as she'll climb up this statue and rescue the poor puppy that has gotten stuck. Right, darling?
So, just jump up this little structure and save the dog. That normally works. This is giving me a lot of trouble.
Look at that! She helped the puppy down safe and sound. Too bad it ran off and definitely didn't break into multiple pieces. This is truly a diva I can get behind. Let it be known that this little girl is all about animals. Make sure you join her fan club, DJ Grooves. Out.
So, it's just kind of this for the entire chapter. Endorsements and photos until we max out fan club. The mission is on a timer, which makes this actually kind of stressful.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my name, DJ Grooves. Look at how street smart this diva is. She's standing in this sinister alleyway right next to some potential wrongdoers. Danger is her middle name, and she's not afraid to step outside of her comfort zone. Make sure you join her fan club.
So I'm gonna be skipping some of the dialogue in this because it just repeats. I'm just not gonna be skipping any of the new dialogue, but again, DJ Grooves' intro and outro tend to be the same every time. In the Steam version, I've seen pictures of it where all the photos do appear in Hack Kid's ship, but from what I understand, that's actually not the case on console, and that might have been added in a later update. There are a couple little details that are actually missing in the PS4 version compared to the Xbox, not the Xbox, the PC. Both console versions are the same, and the speculation is it has to do with the ESRB.
You called, darling? Looks like it's endorsement time. All you penguins out there know my... Watch as she beats these hard-boiled card players at their own game on her first try. This game is easy to understand, darling. You just guess which number of card the other player is holding from 1 to 10. Which card do you think he's holding, darling? Wow, fantastic, incredible! The answer is indeed 3! Folks at home, you have just witnessed the stunning intuition of a true star! Make sure you join her
Again, since there was an achievement for basically entering an inappropriate phrase or word in...
The audience is going crazy, darling! Come over here and show off our new stunner. Our new prop!
That happened a lot faster than I expected. But as I was saying, since there's a thing prompting you, there's an achievement for putting in like an inappropriate word. Speculation is they took out that achievement because of an ESRB problem. Because, you know, Steam games are unrated. But, or can be unrated. But, console games need ratings. So yeah, just a little fun fact. So, we could hypothetically get the remaining photos, but, there's no real point. I don't think there might be another piece of yarn somewhere, but, you know, that's minor, so we're just gonna end this chapter right now. So, Mysterious Diva. We got a better name than like Detective Clueless. So DJ Grooves takes the lead. Had to stop and think which name I was actually saying. And now we are warped back to our spaceship. Oh, we have a mysterious visitor who actually has a very familiar looking hat. Let's go find him. He's in this room actually. For some reason this isn't voiced on PS4. I don't know why, because I have heard the PC version and I'm pretty sure that's voiced. Yeah, this is the Mafia boss. You blew me up in a little indiscretion. Your young friend captured my remains in this jar. So she actually kept her word with that promise of putting him in a jar after smushing him up. So he basically wants a new body, and he wants ours since we destroyed his effectively. So he is incensed and just decides instead, hey, let's just buy one. May not look like it right now, but I'm well traveled and know the whereabouts of all secrets on this planet. By my map badge, I'll show you where you can find relics that will make you rich. If you are going for 100%, this is definitely a must because it shows you where all relics are. So there are actually more relics, more relic locations than there are actual relics. There are only 12, but there are way more. And the reason they do that is so you don't have to find the exact same ones every time, which is actually a really good system. But the ones after you get all the relics will just be rift tokens. By the way, how many do we have? 2. Dang it. How many pawns do we have? 268? So let's check back in. So we have 2 chapters available. One is cheap, the other is not. It's kind of weird, but we can unlock both, and I'm gonna do that to show off something. Obviously, you know, we have this, the big parade, which we can do right now, but we also have Train Rush, which has a lock on it. You're missing a key item and won't be able to complete this act. So we have effectively hit a wall in this chapter. We cannot get to the finale until we actually beat this chapter, but we actually need to go to chapter 3 first to do this level. So next time we're going to tackle the big parade and take on this time rift, which is on the Owl Express. So I am going to try to figure out where the last piece of evidence is, just for the heck of it, and I will see you then. So just a moment. So I think I found where the missing piece of evidence was I'm pretty sure it's in this room with the Metal Gear TV and also the guy with the contact lens blocking the entrance. Which I think this is the VIP room, I want to say. Which is access to the cafeteria. Just to double check. Yes, it is. So obviously I already picked it up, but I'm pretty sure this is the piece of evidence I was missing, looking back at the footage. So it turned out that this piece of evidence was your aunt, but I think it's because they sort of tick up in a certain order. So like it's always in a fixed order no matter what clue you get. I'm pretty sure, but this is all just a lot of speculation on my part. In any case, that's gonna be it for this part. And next time we're going to do a little bit more in chapter 2 before possibly starting chapter 3. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more A Hat in Time.
Which one of you did it? You did it! Why, yes! It all makes sense! You saw the Express Owl all by himself, a lonely victim in your master scheme. With a hatred for society and its rapidly increasing progress of transportation, you strike down the first passenger you saw. His body laid like a mannequin, with blood spilling everywhere, and the smell. It woke your inner demons. Then you tore off his limbs and ate them one by one, like an animal lusting for blood. That's how it happened, wasn't it? You murdered that owl in cold blood.
Actually, I'm fine. She just stuck this fake rubber knife on me and told me to play dead.
Ooh. But still, you've gone too far this time, Detective. You're going to the doghouse.